Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we have something pretty exciting going on. Just off camera shot over here, we have eggs that have pipped. The bull snakes have pipped. I left them overnight last night, and 2 more of the 4 eggs, so that's 3 total, have pipped. We're going to cut the 4th one. I'll cut it on camera, and then also my Extreme Reverse Okatee to Extreme Reverse Okatee Tessera clutch is also pipped. I even have a snake out of the egg. We're going to be cutting those and seeing how they look. So this should be pretty exciting. I'm happy to have babies again. All right, so let's get into this. I will say I do have a head cold, so you'll have to excuse me if I sound a little bit funny. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's get this started. So, before we begin, first things first, hand sanitizer. Clean yourself, and while you're at it, go ahead and wipe down any implements that you might be using. This is a 3D printed handle for an X-Acto blade. It just gives me a nice firm control without actually needing, without having to worry about the blade spinning. And it's better than just using a blade by itself. You'll notice that these eggs are now on vermiculite. It's because I'm out of perlite, and there was another clutch in with these eggs, and they're not ready for another probably week or 2. So I moved these guys and just misted down the vermiculite a little bit, just so that way I could get the other eggs into the back into the incubator. So let's take a look at these guys. Looks like we have a normal. I don't know that I'll be able to zoom in on that or not. Let's try. As you can see, that's a normal. That one had already pipped. Let's see if we can free this one up so we can see what's in it. I see the nose. Oh, rolly. Looks like this one is once again a normal. I'm gonna boop this nose back down. See if we can open this up a little bit more. For the most part, I am just connecting the dots on these guys where they've already sliced themselves open. Looks like we have another normal, maybe a white side. We'll be back to check on these guys later, but now for the fun one right here. Let me pause this real quick and kind of zoom in, see what we can do. Man, would it be easier if I had a second person. All right, so we're gonna take and we're going to pierce the egg. A lot of goop's gonna come out. I take this nice and slow. I always cut up. Here we go. Again, we're gonna stay cutting up. You might see a little bit of blood, and that's from cutting the veins, not the snake. Let's see. We have another normal. These might be hypo. They could have some other genetics in them, but until I can get them out and take a good look at them, I'm just calling them normals. But that's it for the bull snake clutch. I might have been out of shot for that, but I was, concentrating more on cutting the egg open safely. So I'll try to do better on the next clutch because we have a full clutch of corn snakes to do. All right, let's get these guys back in the incubator so they can get ready to come out of the egg. All right, here we go with round 2. Baby corn snakes. We'll be cutting several of these eggs. You can probably see that we already have one baby out of the egg. Just like with the bull snakes, we're going to sanitize everything. We're going to sanitize everything before we dive into this. We did just use them on the bull snakes, so we want to be sure that everything is clean before we go into this. And since we have a baby out, I do have a tub set up. Looks like we do still have an umbilicus attached, but that's okay. So this baby, that is a extreme reverse Okatee, not a tessera. And since we still have an umbilicus attached, actually I didn't think that egg was going to hatch because it stayed so dehydrated, but that's still awesome. So we're going to leave this baby alone for now. As long as it stays there, I do have a tub set up nearby just in case. So we'll take this tiny egg here. And we'll see if we can open this up and see what's inside. It did cut it open. It did pip on its own. It is a super tiny baby. I actually have this up near me at the moment, just because it is so small. I don't want to potentially harm the baby. And this baby is going to be so ridiculously tiny, I'm not even sure it's going to survive. But it does have a cute little nose. You can see the nose right there. It looks like it's going to be another extreme reverse Okatee. I'm going to check this other small egg. It also pipped on its own. Excuse me while I cut it open, I'm sorry. But due to the size of the egg, I feel like I need a little bit more delicate hand and my vision isn't the best. This baby is an extreme reverse Okatee tessera. Got it to poke its head out a little bit there. You can see that line running down its back right here. That is the tessera gene. Are you going to decide to just come all the way out? Probably not. Not yet. Now, so we have those two. We have this one here. This one also pipped on its own. I think I might need to get a new X-Acto blade. So I'm going to bring this down here. Let's see what we've got. You know what? Let's see if I can grab a pair of scissors and make this a little bit easier. I'm running the scissors up along the top edge, making sure that there's no baby in the way. And this is an extreme reverse Okatee tessera. All of that skin that you see will eventually turn white. And by having such huge spaces between the white and the red, that is what makes an extreme reverse Okatee, or an extreme Okatee, is that large spacing between the saddles and the background pattern. So let's go ahead, let's get this one opened up and we'll see what's inside. That's quite yellow. I think that's enough. That has us an extreme reverse Okatee tessera. You can see that stripe down its back. This should be roughly 50% tessera, 50% regulars. That's another tessera. No, baby. Come back up here. So we have extreme reverse Okatee, extreme reverse Okatee tessera. All of these are tessera, so we're at 4 tesseras and 2 normals. So let's spin this around and check out these last 4 eggs. And I'll sit down and unwind that baby around his umbilicus in just a moment. This egg's being tough. Oh, baby's getting more excited. Starting to travel more and be more curious. Nothing wrong with that. There's another tessera. We're getting a lot of tesseras this time. That's an extreme reverse Okatee. I was beginning to wonder if we were going to get any more. Good, the umbilicus isn't actually wrapped around the snake, it's just tied in a knot. All right. So we have 2 more to go. This is an extreme reverse Okatee. Again, that blood is just from the veins in the egg. It's not from the snake itself. All right, you. Somebody's getting super excited and wanting to travel and explore the world. Probably going to keep this guy in the tub for now, just so he makes all the others want to come out. We have 1 more egg, and also give him a chance to absorb whatever yolk he can, and drop that umbilicus. Right now it's actually kind of keeping him tethered to the tub. But let's cut this 1 last egg. And in this egg, we have get this a little bit wider. That looks to be an extreme reverse Okatee tessera. So only 2 or 3 extreme reverse Okatees in this clutch. The rest are all tessera, which is pretty awesome. And we're going to give this baby the rest of the day into the night and see if we can't get it into a tub this evening. And I'll show you how I set those up. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Remember to subscribe. Bye.